Hello everyone, this is Dawn over at Plot Chronicles. Today I'm talking about an old vintage book that I read that I actually really liked. It's called The Magic of Thinking Big. It's by David Schwartz. It was written in 1959. Now it sounds dated maybe, some of the things in the book, the prices of things. It's actually kind of fun, but I have to tell you, I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I've noticed something. I like a lot of old-fashioned self-help books that were written maybe in the 50s, 60s, 70s. I find them really enjoyable because I notice with a lot of self-help books nowadays, a lot of it, and I understand why, it's backed up by science, so many of them can be kind of scientific. But these are just easy to read, common sense, good reminders. I'm going to just tell you a few things I learned from the book, and I'm going to give you a couple little tips of my own if you guys don't mind. Okay, and you guys know I'm not an expert, I'm just giving opinions, okay? The main premise of this book is success. You don't have to be intelligent or wealthy to be successful. Success is how you think and how you think of yourself, okay? Basically in this book, David Schwartz talks about positive attitude, okay? And that you can do little small action steps every day. So eliminate excuses. You are what you think you are. We've heard that one before. It's all about your attitude. And actually it's helped me because I've wanted to change my attitude. And I want to tell you something, and I'm going to tell you something I've heard recently from many people. You know, I remember kind of a little bit during the pandemic, a lot of people were doing the quiet quitting and quitting their jobs and, oh, I don't like my job. And I'm not trying to say that some people are not mistreated at their job. I know that some people are in jobs that they really feel like they're not treated well. I understand that, okay? But I'm hearing more and more people nowadays that are like, hey, my job's not perfect, but I'm just grateful to have a job. And that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm like, how can I improve myself at my job? Because at your job, you can sometimes have a poor attitude, and this is just an example, and you might become complacent. And we can all become complacent in all areas of our life. I know I can, you know, so it's about that. Also being positive and enthusiastic, setting clear goals, and if you have a setback or a failure, if you make a mistake, don't beat yourself up. Say, okay, I made a mistake. I make them every day, and learn from the mistake. And by the way, this book is still a bestseller, even from 1959. I wanted to mention that. He also said, really be careful who you surround yourself with. I have to be careful of that because I have a lot of wonderful people, but I do have some people in my life that I love, and the people all around, you know, whether it's family, friends, people I've known that are kind of fear-based. Some of them watch the news a lot, and they're all worried about the what-ifs of the world, or this is going to happen, and they typically believe everything they hear, and that can be really stressful to be around that, because when you're feeling fearful, you might not take action steps, okay? And action cures fear. So one of the things he talks about in here is listening to something meaningful every single day. Something to brighten yourself up, brighten yourself every day. And so that's kind of what the book's about. I highly recommend it. I'm actually not quite finished with it, but I still wanted to review it because I wanted to recommend it. I actually got recommended it from Kayla she likes to read self-help books. I listen to her YouTube channel at 6 Miles to Supper. She has lost around 80 pounds and kept it off for at least 8 years and has done well, and that's what her channel's about. But she also reads self-help books. Now, a few little tips that I want to tell you guys, I hope you guys don't mind me sharing, is that I know that we all have a bunch of different personalities out there. You've got people of all different personalities. And sometimes we might butt heads with people, or people get offended. Hey, I know it could happen to any of us. We get sensitive, we get our feelings hurt. But I've been reframing a lot of this in my mind. How I'm looking at everyone on earth right now, no matter what situation is, everyone is my teacher. And I want to give you an example. I have a friend that I've been friends with for years. She has some lovely qualities, but she has some qualities that I have to distance myself. And I decided, I'm going to send her a picture of me. It was actually a thumbnail picture, and I decided to send it. And you know, most people, you send them a thumbnail picture, they might say, hey, I like your shirt. She did say, hey, I like your shirt, I like that color on you. I was wearing purple. But the first thing she said is, why is there candy in your basket? What are you doing buying candy? So guess what? Everyone is my teacher. Everyone is my teacher. I'm going to learn something. So what I'm learning from that is, okay, that's okay, she said that. And I said, oh, it's just a thumbnail picture. But guess what? I'm deciding not to send her any more pictures because of that. So we can learn from little mistakes we make each day and move forward to make better decisions. So that's one of my things I want to teach you guys. Everyone is your teacher. Say if someone does something you don't like, what can you learn from the situation and how can you handle it differently next time? Just thought I'd share. Let me know your thoughts. Anyway, let me know if you guys like self-help books and if you mind reviewing them sometimes. That's all I have to say for now. Love you, appreciate you. Hope to see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.